totally in balance in light and dark. So we have the exact same time of daylight and night, light, dark. And that's always what we're trying to find that balance for. So it's a really interesting time to come into balance with ourselves. Spring solstice. Over the winter, we've been quiet. We've obviously, because of the world situation, we spent a little bit more time alone than usual. Hopefully in the last 5 weeks here, we've been doing some work. We've been planting some seeds. And now we're going to turn the corner and we're going to start to see the growth come up. Right. So in the 6th step of the 12 steps of spiritual awakening we've been talking about, at this point in our life we become entirely ready to remove our defects of character. And like we were talking about before, when we look at our defects of character, those are our things that are in our lives, in our way of being, in our way of reacting and acting that don't serve us or anybody around us. All right, so we become ready to let go of these things. Now, some of these things, though, can be comfortable, in our way of being, even though we know maybe they don't serve us very well. So in addiction, for example, and it's a great story by Russell Brand when his therapist said, good for you. Good for you for finding something that got you to this point. Even though you were a heroin addict, that's what you needed to do to get to this point. Now you can let that go. For me, it was drugs, softer drugs, and alcohol. And I needed that because I didn't know how to get through life without that help. It doesn't make it right, but it doesn't make it wrong. That's what I had to do, and now I'm at a point in my life where I've let that go. It no longer serves me, but man, I needed it. Like, it was hard to let it go, right? Because how was I going to go out into the world every day and carry around all the shit that I was carrying around without that support? Right? So I found other support. So it takes some time just to come to the point where you're ready. So right now we're working on being entirely ready to let go of everything that no longer serves us, even though we may think that we need it and have it as a support. And relationships, we're going to get into that in the next couple of weeks, right? We're going to look at the relationships in our lives and especially in codependency, this is where we need to get ready to maybe let go of some people in our lives, let go of some relationships in our lives that no longer serve us. And we don't want to just do it without being prepared. So like I say, we planted the seed, now we're going to water the seed and we're going to let that seed grow. And in that is that change, that metamorphosis. The caterpillar's in the cocoon. And then now it's going to start to change in that cocoon. And then at the end of it all, we come out as our beautiful butterflies, our true selves. So that's the journey we're going to go on. So, we're going to work on some green energy, which is prosperity. We're going to ask for some support from the universe to give us some opportunities to open up. So again, we're going to continue on that heart opening. Green is the color of the heart chakra. So our Anahata chakra. We're going to work on that. Visualizing, just being bathed in whatever tone of green is your favorite green. Springtime, all the green is coming out. So that's kind of the theme that we're working on today. All right? Okay. So let's just take our seats comfortably, sitting comfortably, but working on having that nice straight spine. The chin is pushed back ever so slightly so you can imagine the throat being wide open without any kinks. And breathing in and puffed up, then maybe just slightly puckered lips. Inhaling, exhaling. Bringing all the focus to the flow of the breath, coming in, going out. Life force in, and then letting go everything that no longer serves you. Inhaling and exhaling. Bringing the palms to the heart center with that focus of presence on the here and now. Bring our breath into unison and then chant Om 3 times, vibrating Om. Vibrate the universe here at our Ajna chakra. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale to chant. Deeply, suspend the breath, hold the breath in. Pull up strong and tall, suspend the breath. Exhale, float the hands down to the knees and gently churning on the spine, inhaling forward, exhaling back. Turning on the spine, warming up the hips, the lower back. Next time you come to the front, reverse the direction, come around the opposite way. Maybe digging a little deeper into the stretch, the rotation, bigger, deeper, fuller breaths. And coming to center, inhale, pull up, strong and tall, hold the breath, squeeze the lower muscles, bring the energy up the spine. Exhale, round the back fully, squeeze, inhale, heart center opens up, exhale back, inhale forward, rock back and forth on the sit bones. Come to center, inhale, pull up, hold the breath. Exhale. Alright, let's bring the legs out, give the legs a good stretch. Ooh. Wiggle the toes, rotate the ankles. Let's come up nice and wide. As you can comfortably, point the toes to the ceiling, try roll the hips forward, come up onto the sit bones, and reach up, twist, fold, touch where you can, inhale up, twist, fold, squeeze the air out, inhale up, exhale down. Feeling that stretch down the back of the leg, the life nerve. You're stretching that out. Make sure you don't hyperextend the knees. Nice deep stretch. Imagine the heart center reaching for the knee more so than having any importance on how touching the toes. Nice straight spine for that stretch down the back of the leg. Few more. Inhale, reach up, stretch. Exhale, float the arms down. Come sitting on the heels. Now if it's too much, if you have a heel or ankle injury, it's too much, you can continue to sit cross-legged. Other options are putting a blanket or a pillow underneath the ankles or between the buttocks and the ankles. When I'm sitting on the heels is the full posture. Our hands are on our thighs. Nice straight spine. And we're going to continue that movement we did before where we inhale forward, open up the heart center, exhale back. It's a bit of a smaller move. chin stays level with the ground. The neck and the shoulders aren't really involved. We're just rocking back and forth on the ankles and the heels. Halfway there, going. Reminder, if the mind starts to drift away from where you are towards any kind of criticism or anything that's not helpful, just come back to the breath, to the body, that sense of right here, right now, everything is okay. Right, come to center, inhale, squeeze energy up. Squeeze the mulaband, squeeze the anus, the sex organs, the belly button, the diaphragm comes in and up as we squeeze the energy up the spine. Exhale. Alright, and bring the legs out front together. So you can either have the hands, depending on how long your arms are, the hands are flat on the ground, or you can put them in fists and come onto our knuckles. And it's a fine line between you want to give yourself a good shake, but you don't want to do it so hard that you're hurting your buttocks, compressing your spine. We're going to come up, inhale up, exhale, drop. You got that in the full posture is to see if you can actually lift the entire body, including the legs and feet. Use the breath to lift you up and drop. But do your best. You can just go back to that beginning. We're shaking the system is what we're doing. We're shaking it all up. Hitting that nervous system. Again, you can put a pillow underneath your buttocks too if it's hurting. Seconds more. You can get a few more in. Without hurting yourself. Okay. A couple of more challenging ones. We're going to do a quick refresher and do a couple of new people. The breath of fire. So it's like panting like a dog. So when you press the air out, the belly button, the diaphragm goes in and up a little. So you push the air out, but we're going to do it through the nose. Now, but sitting here and just doing breath of fire would be far too easy. So we're going to come up into crow pose, and if you have a block, you can use a block for this. We want to have the feet quite wide. I'm going to show you the full posture, so don't go into it right away, and then I'll show you a couple of alternatives. So the full posture is to come down. You find a place where you can sit and fully relax into it. If you have bad knees, you might want to also use that support. They're very challenging on the hips. And we're going to come in, we're going to make the gun of love, and we're going to put our index finger out, pointing like this. I'm going to pick a point ahead of focus, and just pick a point, a pinpoint to stare at. And we're going to begin that breath of fire. Now, crow pose is very challenging, so you can just kind of come into a half stance. Most powerful, you find a place where you're comfortable, because if your whole focus is on, oh, I can't do this and it hurts, it's going to distract you from the meditative breath exercise. So everybody take a minute, find a place, and if it's all too hard, you can just sit cross-legged. Okay? Come into your best crow pose. All right, just 2 minutes. All right, inhale, exhale, and begin. Nice straight spine. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Make sure that you're not creating tension. The pinpoint helps our balance. Last 10 seconds. Inhale. Hold the breath. Exhale. Drop the hands and push out a bit. We're going to come to standing. Rolling up the spine. Good shake. All right. Okay. So this one, we're going to do a little aerobics. It's an aerobics class.
What was that thing in the 70s?
Aerobicize. We're going to aerobicize. All right. So we want to do a punch, an old karate punch. The fists are like this. And then as we spin and turn, the fist comes, so the top of the hand is up, and then we switch. All right? And with that, oppositely, we're going to lift the opposite knee. exercise. We're working on the brain. Again, pick that focus point, stay focused, pick one spot, staring ahead, and pinpoint the focus on. That'll help with the balance. Nice full deep breaths. And then see how far you can push yourself, how fast you can go, but keep the synchronization of the exercise. Halfway there. See how the judgment creeps in. See how your expectations of where you're at might creep in and go, well, where you're at is exactly where you're at. Probably isn't something you do on a regular basis. It's new. But in the realization, if you're like, I think it would benefit me to do this more, you could do it more. But if you expect to be able to do this like a long distance runner, your expectations aren't meeting reality. Just know that. Last 30 seconds. Feet down, arms out. Inhale, hold, squeeze. Exhale. And let's close the eyes, put the legs out a bit. Palms out. And come into mountain pose. Just sit here and let the breath return. Check in, how you feeling? Slowly and gently coming to sit back down with the legs out front. Stretch out. A lot of fun challenges, but also a whole bunch of things that we don't generally do. So again, let me show you the posture, the full posture, which I can't do the full posture. The full posture is that you take your thumb and your index finger and you wrap them around the big toe, and you take your thumb and press on the top of the thumbnail, and you press in and give it a little pressure point, like a little acupuncture point. Okay? And then from here, you would spread your legs all the way out. I can't. It's my goal in life to one day be able to do that. You want to find a place where you can balance. Again, so the focus is find what you can do and hold consistently more than struggling, so that you can reach your goals incrementally other than struggling to get there. So my usual posture is I can come halfway up, Find that place of balance and then hold. Okay? And then close the eyes down or pick a point to help with your balance. And then once again, through the nose, begin the breath of fire. And maybe, as you go, you find a bit more balance, and maybe you stretch the legs out. Maybe it's too much. You bring the legs down, but you keep the breath and keep the focus and lose the judgment. So you do it best of your abilities where you're at today. Doing great. 30 seconds to go. Inhale, hold the breath, suspend the breath. Exhale, release, come down. Sit quietly for a moment, check in. Right. This mantra, Ong So Hung, the creative consciousness of the universe, I am that. So when we look at growth and possibility and know that we are one part of the universe, we're fully integrated and connected with the universe. So the universe was created, it is creation in action. Therefore, so are we. So we have all the possibility to create whatever we want. And if that creation is serving our time on this planet and our role in it with those around us, that energy flows better. We're going to take a little break. Once again, I'll show the full posture, challenging one. Again, with more pressure points, we're going to take the left heel and sitting on the left heel, technically in the perineum. Then taking the right ankle, bringing it up and putting it on the thigh. So that's the full posture to sit in. It's very challenging to get the spine straight. Sometimes better if you put a block or something under. Sit cross-legged with just one leg up. These are all advanced postures that we can look at moving towards. So find something in the middle, and we're going to sit here and meditate on this mantra and chant along if thou wishes.
All right.
Yeah. You might want to put a blocker here. your blankies on underneath your knee to give you the support. The idea would be to get that, be able to get the ankle down with the straight spine. And then holding the foot in the hands. Cross-legged now, we're going to bring the arms out, palms up. We're going to do a visualization with that creative energy of the universe, that flow. We're going to imagine a green arc of energy arcing out of our right palm, over our head, that magnetic field, our aura, coming in the left hand, flowing down the arm through the heart center, that glowing green orb at the heart center, and then creating that arc. Relaxing the shoulders and the neck, a straight spine with that visualization, and then beginning breath of fire. Straighten the arms, hold it up, 15 seconds, keep the breath, go, go, go. Inhale. Hold, feel the energy continuing, entering the left palm, coursing through the heart, the shoulders, leaving the right palm, the arch. Exhale, float the hands down, palms up, knees on hands on the knees, and just sit here. Relax. Feel you're bathed in that pulsating, flowing green energy. From here, we're going to bring the hands together, interlace the fingers, and bring them behind the head, on the neck, the base, cup the base of the head, with the arms open nice and wide. We're going to inhale deeply, exhale, fold forward, bowing, touching the forehead to the ground. You can use the elbows for support. Bowing, touch the head to the ground. Inhale, come back up. If it's too hard on the knees, you can come sitting on the ankles and bowing as well. Inhaling up, exhaling, fold forward, bowing, and making that connection of the forehead to Mother Earth in gratitude, in prayer. We really want to try and have that forehead actually touch the ground, like an activation point. And if it's too hard, come sit up like we've done before, sitting on the heels and coming down and touching the forehead to the ground. And bow in gratitude and reverence, prayer, whatever comes to you. As we bow down, we mentally chant Sat. And as we come up, we chant Nam. Sat, Nam. True name, true self, the goal of reaching the ultimate, coming into focus with the true self. And you just do it mentally bowing. Just sit there. Don't push yourself if it hurts, it's harmful. Just remembering at any point in any of this, you can just take a break, lie on the back, continue exhale. Relax. Grounding heels, come back to sitting in easy pose. It's busy, but we're getting close to the end. All right, a little more of that up and down, energetic calm, And bring the arms out front, parallel. And it's a very small movement. It's not like this. It's very small, just like this, right? And as the right hand goes up, like the pistons. Straight spine, powerful breath. Again, making sure you're not creating tension. Relax. Be relaxed and powerful at the same time. Mind wanders, bring the focus to how precise you can be. The movements are exactly the same each time. Precision of a fine-tuned engine. The movement is exactly in coordination with the breath. Arms up, inhale. Squeeze the locks, squeeze the energy up the spine. Again, exhale, relax, arms down, palms up, relax. Almost there. We're going to do a little meditation sequence with 4 different postures. The first 3 is just silent, and then the 4th one will kind of come into a chant, which I'll chant and you come in unison with me. Okay? So we'll walk through it first so you can try and stay focused. So there's 3 different mudras, or hand postures. So the first one, the fingers are interlaced, and they're going to come up and over the head. And we want to be over the crown chakra, so where the little coil of hair meets there, that's the crown of the head. So the crown's not actually at the top of the head, it's a little back. Okay, so we're up and back. But again, you want to make sure you watch that you don't start to like tense up and lift the shoulders up. That the shoulders, if you kind of roll the shoulders back, there's a little pocket that they can kind of fit into. Okay? again, as we go through this, because the arms are going to be up for 6 minutes, if it's too much, just bring them down. Just continue. Go back up 100%. Don't create tension. Don't fight it, but push yourself. Right? Okay? Especially you, because I see you watch your back today. Okay? The second one is we're going to bring the fingers together in the gun of love, like I say, with the thumbs over. Still above the head. And the third one is the fingertips are touching, fingertips and thumb tips. We're creating that crown, the spider on the mirror. The crown above the head. And then the fourth one, we're going to come like this and again, open up that heart center. We did this the first week, this posture. And open that up. And the mantra is Hari, 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 Ha. So 3 really powerful from the navel. Hari, 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 Ha. And it's a release. Now, Har, or that when we go Hari, the tongue is flicking the top of the palate, which is an energy center, stimulation center for the nervous system. There's a lot going on, right? A lot going on. A lot of stimulation. It's like a big acupuncture that we're doing for ourselves. Okay? So do your best. We're just going to flow right through those 4. And then when it's Shavasana and gone, we're almost there. So here we go. Hands up above the crown chakra. For this first one, we're at the fire. To add to, roll the eyes up and bring the focus to that crown chakra. So visualizing that you could actually roll the eyes back and bring the focus on the crown chakra. See if you can create a little heat, a little vibration at the top of the head there. The crown chakra is the crown where our energy point connects us into the universal energy. And sliding the hands into the index fingers pointing up, and let the breath return to a long, deep breath. You need a little more support, breathing into the upper lungs, breathing into the shoulders and the neck. Relaxing the shoulders, well being strong and relaxed. Use that breath to hold you up. And every exhale, let go of any frustration that you have in this. Again, if it gets too painful, too uncomfortable that it's distracting, then you bring the arms down for a minute. You rest and then you come back 100%. And changing the mudra, so the fingertips are touching, creating that crown, the diamond, the triangle over your head, and returning to breath of fire for the last 2 minutes with the arms in the air. A little pressure on the fingertips, not too much, not pushing too hard, but creating a pressure on those fingertips. "30 seconds, almost there." Inhale deeply. Hold the breath, squeeze, squeeze. Exhale, palms open, arms float down. Open that heart center. Bring the arms back. Nice straight spine. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Hari, 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 Ha. Hari, 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 Ha. Hari, 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 Ha. Hari, 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 Ha. Hari, Hari, Hari. Hari, 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 Ha. 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 Hari, 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 Hari. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Squeeze the locks. Sit in this green energy. Feel it flowing. Be in a shower of green energy. See what vibrates. Hold the posture. Exhale. Keeping that heart open and the hands where they are. return to normal. Feel open to receive. Feel grateful for all that you have. Know that you are a child of the universe. You are made of stardust. That you are one with the infinite. Feel that opportunities can come to you. You don't have to push so hard. Just sit in the vibration. Sit in the prosperity of everything you have, everything you will receive. To slowly, when you're ready, sit like this as long as you want. Come to lie on your back. Beginning to fully relax, sinking into the mat. Relax the feet, the toes, the ankles. Relax the knees, calves, thighs. Fully relax the legs, the hips. Relax the torso. Relax the shoulders and the neck. Relax the hands and the fingers. Gently beginning to bring yourselves back. Beginning to wiggle the toes, wiggle the fingers. Beginning to rotate the wrists and the ankles. On an inhale, having a big stretch above your head. On an exhale, letting out a big sigh. Another big inhale, stretch, sigh. And bringing your knees up, your feet flat on the floor, letting the knees fall to one side as the torso twists in the opposite direction. And back and forth a few times, nice deep cat stretches. And beginning to rub the palms of the hands and the soles of the feet together vigorously, energizing the nervous system. And bring the knees into the chest, rock and roll, back and forth, side to side a little. Coming up to sitting again, an easy pose. We'll rub the palms together. We'll chant Om 3 times. As we do that, we vibrate that creative energy, that creative conscious connection with all. Inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Inhale to chant. Light to all, love to all, peace to all. Satnam, Namaste.
So